I even said I'm gonna make a shirt that says I'm sorry for what I said while the sheetrock was on the lift.
Did you?
It warm?
It is warm.
So it's just the thermostat, I bet.
So yeah, it's been like 4 or 5 days since we came down here and the breaker was tripped. So we just came down, we're back to do more sheetrock today. Checked this, it is warm, and so we've come to conclude that like after we had taken everything off and put it back on, like somehow the thermostat got turned up way too high and that tripped the breaker. So when Ted checked the wiring last time, came back, we turned the thermostat down, way down, and it's been running this whole time. So no new water heater yet. Right when you think you've gotten the last speck of sheetrock dust out of your hair, your nose, your mouth, your clothes, your sheets, your hats, it's time to come back and do some more and get some more.
I just got rid of my last booger.
Thanks for sharing. We all wanted to know that. But we are back again, and this time we are tackling the kitchen. And again, this is another room that is going to completely transform because this is the room that we demoed down to the studs, ceiling included, and it's gonna be good.
Yeah, I'm excited. 5/8, so.
We can do it. I have faith in us. We got this.
You got them all down?
If you can understand that, yeah. We've got stud diagram here, and we've got can light diagram here.
The window to the wall.
Don't finish that.
First sheet, we tried to start on that wall, but the measurements were way off. We're dealing with almost like a trapezoid, or it's
any shape but an actual square or rectangle.
So what happens is this wall is a certain measurement, well then that wall tips out away, so the measurements are way off. So we've racked our brains around. We just decided to start where to start. And we've decided this is the place. I have a couple more measurements to do real quick just to make sure that when we come over this way that it's not just a little filler strip. But I think this is where we're gonna start. But that last sheet is gonna be cut, I'll exaggerate, it's gonna be cut like this. Because it's short. I think the measurement was 85 here, and all the way to 87 because of the wall tipping to the south. Halfway through. Work in the presence of a level. And we're working in the presence of a square. Let's screw it in.
Never believed in love at first sight, but then you went and caught my eye, and I knew right then this was the first night of the rest of my life. I was never really brave back then. But I'm glad I went and took my chance, and I see right now that was the first night of the rest of my life. And now I realize I was always supposed to find you. And now I realize it was always supposed to be you. It was always supposed to be. I was always supposed to find you. It was always supposed to be. I was always supposed to find you.
We had to take that sheet down to cut it, to get it to fit, and as we were taking it down, we didn't realize that the little metal legs weren't under it, and it went kaboom, landed right on the leg of the lift, and completely like ruined that sheet. But we're still gonna try to make it work. We're gonna just cut that part out and try to make it work.
It's been a long day.
What are we doing here?
We broke sheetrock, so we're short one piece.
Replacing the one we dropped earlier. Menards, your one-stop shop. Come get a piece of drywall and replace your tail light at the same time.
Just a cherry on top of the day that we've had today.
I'm gonna call that an unsuccessful trip.
I'm buying a cone for a dog and a piece of sheetrock. Guy probably thinks my dog ate the piece of sheetrock. Believe it or not, at one point in time we did have a dog that ate a hole in the sheetrock, so it wouldn't be unbelievable. Okay, take two.
Perfect.
Okay.
I'm getting good at this, Mom.
So when you put your thermometer in, you're going to put it right in the middle here. You want it to end right in the middle.
Okay, so we are back at the house again. We had a rough day yesterday. We got a little bit done. I mean, we got most of the ceiling done, but it was just little.
We were struggling.
We were struggling, little things, you know, dealing with things off square. It just wasn't our day. But today's a new day.
We said a prayer.
Yeah, we said a prayer. I'm in a good mood. You in a good mood?
I'm in a good mood.
Jenna's got food in her belly. That
Makes
helps.
a difference.
I want to get a certain amount done today, and then we promised the kids that we would go up to Giants Ridge with them. So I am excited, and I know they're probably excited to show us every time they go up there, they learn something new. They do some new 180, some pipe grab, whatever, some tricks. So
rails.
yeah, super excited for that. So, but we got to bust this out, which is more sheetrock.
More sheetrock.
Exciting.
Take two.
126. 126 and a half.
127 and a quarter to 126 and a half.
That's why you gotta rasp.
Is this cut right?
You never cut the length. You never cut the length off. Look how fragile these are laying down.
It's like, how did we get all these other sheets up totally fine, and now we're fine?
It seems like this is like all messed up. It is. It's broken.
What?
I mean, it's still gonna work for our last piece, but that's why it's so tricky. You know, well, we can probably hold it.
Who's gonna weld it?
My brother. But you get, that's where it's broken right there.
And that's probably why it wouldn't stay locked.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, because it.
Of course, on the last flippin' piece. Take 7.
This is it. See, that even feels better on there already. Like, it's not.
Okay, well, let's get this sucker up.
Okay.
On a delta in the river's mouth, we were born again out of the south. Songs of the field from an ancient herd are buried in the mud and blood and dirt. Beautiful birds against the wind, watching silver wings within.
Fit back there quite nice.
Should have been a little bit more dramatic with the smoke like I was.
Beautiful birds against the wind.
Lighthearted.
You are so dramatic.
That is tilted
Wear your masks, people.
in the wind,
And safety glasses.
They're on your head.
holding out till it could not pretend. Peonies of the room have passed away. Memory she blooms and begs to stay. Beautiful birds against the wind, watching our silver wings within, singing a tale of where they've been. Beautiful birds against the wind, beautiful birds against the wind. Child, listen, I done had enough.
second an hour. I think I used to be sweeter, but now I'm feeling too sour. I used to feel on top, and now I'm losing my power. Now I just do it, get a check, and get a meal and devour. I ran out of juice to make the lemonade.
We're back. Hi everyone. We are back. Oh my gosh, it's been a rough last couple of days.
What day is this? Is this like...
It's day 4 or 5 of doing sheetrock.
We've had, the last 2 days have been major struggles. Like, I'm talking major.
Like, we've been fighting and not being very nice to each other, and just everything that we've been trying to do has just been so difficult.
Yeah. I even said I'm going to make a shirt that says I'm sorry for what I said while the sheetrock was on the lift.
So
it's frustrating. It's really frustrating. After we left yesterday on the way home, Jenna was like, you know what? We just need to come to terms with the fact that this house is what it is.
We have to just work with it now. We can't just keep fighting against it, because the house is here. It is what it is. It's a house that's over 100 years old, put onto another house that was 100 years old, moved from one location to another with an addition put on. Like, it's not perfect. We got to stop fighting it. We got to work with it now.
There's obviously ways we probably could have made it better, like a stick of dynamite.
That would have worked.
But it'd been the cheapest way. But there is ways that we could have, shimmed things and did things. But the floor is like, from this corner to that corner, it drops like 1.5 inches. If you look at the outlets, the outlets are level. I leveled those things with the
laser
level. But they start at the bottom of one sheetrock thing over here, and then they end up in the middle over here. It's just...
And the walls are not even straight up and down. Some of them are
tipped out,
bowed, they're tilted. The ceiling joists are sagging in the middle. So when we're trying to like hang the wall pieces, there's gaps in the corners. And like Teddy said, there was probably ways that we could have done that, and we just didn't even know that was going to happen until we started putting actual square pieces onto areas that were not square. And we've tried to like make fun out of it and joke and everything, and try to...
And we haven't really had a whole lot of mistakes. We've actually, we had the, cutting the outlet, we had the piece fall off the lift, but, in the grand scheme of things, it's been okay.
It has.
It's just taking a lot longer than we had anticipated.
And it's just not pleasing to the eye right now, and it's really frustrating for us, because we like to have everything like perfect and nice and neat. And so when we're trying to like screw these pieces of sheetrock in, and there's no studs there where there should be studs, and we're just like popping through, and now we've got extra holes, and it's so frustrating. So I think just after so many days of dealing with that, it just got to be a lot yesterday and the day before, because it was just problems, and it just got to be too much. Yeah. And we were just both on edge and frustrated. So, but we're back today.
After an exhausting day up at Giants Ridge, skiing and snowboarding, let's just keep on working.
Let's keep on going.
I think today's going to be a good day, though. Today's going to be a good day.
Let's do it. So, that's what we're doing today.
That's what we're doing today.
So here's just another example of like issues that we've been running into. So you can see there's a screw here and it went into this, but this happens so many places. Like if we were to put a screw right here, it would have gone into nothing. And so you think, how often could that really happen? I mean, you got all this and this one little place that it wouldn't go in anything, but it happens all the time and it's so frustrating. Don't try this at home.
So I'm heading over to my brother's to see if he can weld that little piece on there. So hopefully he'll be able to work some magic. Otherwise, I'll probably have to buy Milt a new lift because I broke his. So I'm a strong believer in if you borrow something, you bring it back in better condition, and I just can't bring it back in the condition it is in right now. Hopefully we can get it all tacked together and back in working order. So ready to stack some dimes?
Oh yeah.
Okay, so my brother was able to get that part welded. I'm gonna swing into Menards and try to do a paint match and just get a little paint on there just so it looks nice. But we'll give it a shot. We'll see how it works a little later, maybe tomorrow if we get to the house. So.
Or no new. Okay, right that. Right when. Come on.
Falls in a well, goes cross-eyed. Gets hit by a nail, they go back home.
I don't know.